Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Story time. And it's Christy's story time.
Oh, goody.
She has all the funny story times. From her job, different jobs she's had a lot of funny work stories, more so than me.
Keeps it interesting. Makes you want to be able to punch the clock in. Because sometimes it's like, I don't feel like going in.
So, Christy, take it away.
Alright, so guys, this is a story that happened when I worked at a clothing store. Now, I'm not going to disclose which store this happened at, because I'm not trying to get sued. However, what I will tell you is that at this particular store, there was all kinds of things that were sold. Clothing, household items, all kinds of stuff. And also lingerie. So, I'm, doing my thing at the register. I worked as a cashier there. And, it was like a long line. So, ringing up people, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Then, this one lady, she steps up and I end up having to take her, whatever. And I'm like, oh, hi, how are you today? How can I help you? And she's just like, yes, I have this I'd like to return. And she had purchased the items online, which it was an item that was sold from the store, so we could accept it. And first and foremost, I'm like, I think it's gross to even allow people to return lingerie.
Yes.
I don't care, regardless if you've worn it or not. I think that all sales should be final because people lie. And, I understand times are tough. You may need to scrape a couple of dollars together, put some gas in your tank. But that's nasty AF, okay?
You don't know where her butt's been.
Yeah. But, so, she puts up a lingerie set and she, just swore up and down that she had not worn them and stuff like that. And I'm, looking at it and inspecting it. I'm like, so far it looks good. The tags and stuff were still on there, too. So I'm like, what in the world? But, so I get to one point, and I'm going to tell you, guys, if you ever have a gut feeling or a little voice in your head that tells you something, you should listen to it.
Yes.
So one point it was that little voice in my gut that was like, okay, be careful when you touch this. And it was some underwear that she sat up there, and I just went like this, moved it around or whatever, and touched the edges, part where your hips and stuff go. So inside the seat was a little surprise. And I'm like, okay, really? So obviously, sis was lying. She wore the lingerie, and tried to return it, get money back. So I was like, excuse me, ma'am, I'm sorry that we've gone through, the return process, but, I can't accept this item. Well, why not? I was like, so I didn't want to embarrass her, so I tried to be as professional as possible. So I took the edges part of it where, you stick your legs in through the underwear, and I just politely slid it back over to her. And I went, right there. No, can't take it back.
What was the spot? Tell them what it was.
Well, I'm just going to say this. If you're a woman, you understand certain, stains and things like that. Accidents happen, female accidents. So that's all I'm going to say. And I'm sitting there oh my God, out damn spot. But, so yeah, she tried to return some lingerie that had stains in them. Obviously they've been used. I'm like, okay, this is nasty, 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 nasty. So once I did that, I slid it to her and I was quiet about it. I tried to be as discreet as possible. She quickly snatched up the lingerie set and threw it in the bag that she had brought with her. And she just stormed off. Her face was beet red. She didn't say nothing else. So got that shut down.
Well, in the words of Muffy from author, I'm atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
But that was Christy's story time. Hopefully that made you guys laugh. And until next time, bye.